going on, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to Sunday Morning Comics. Yeah, it's still morning somewhere in the country, so we're technically good. I hope everybody's having a good day. Started off good. So, yeah. Today, we're going to talk about what our good buddy Comically Flawed has coined the impossible question. The first appearance versus the cameo. And the big thing of, like, why is the value so different? You know, what really, like, signifies one versus the other. Things like that. Let's make sure that we're good. What's up, everybody? I just like to start with that image sometimes. But we got Comically Flawed here. What's up, good buddy? JLS Comics, what's going on, man? Iron Galactus is here. What's going on, brother? What is going on? Holy echo. Is there a super echo? Holger Peterson. What is going on, Holger? How you doing, brother? Hope you're having a good one. Also, I want to say that eBay's telling me something. 20% off 4th of July coupon. Oh, eBay. There is something on eBay I've had my eye on. Is it of any value to anyone else? No. Do I want it for just for me? Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. If I get it, I'll let you know. Of course, I'll make a video on it. We do have a slab on the way, so everybody be prepared for that video to come. That'll be a slab and a story that's coming along. Oh. Okay, Comically Flawed. Had me worried there for a second. It's like, man, we got an echo? I don't know how to fix this on the fly. I could try. Yeah, so, yes. What sparked my kind of like, I mean, like I said, in off-air chats, even in online discussions, things like that, you know, when you meet up with people at cons, when you go to the comic book store, this is a topic that always comes up randomly is, you know, cameos versus first appearances. And the book that came out this week really got me thinking on it because it was that day, Wednesday. I don't even know if it was... I don't even really remember hearing too much about it on Tuesday other than, like, maybe the Comix Invest guys. Like, on Instagram, they posted up something. And about first appearances coming out this week. And, you know, one of them was The Pouch on Bloodstrike, issue number 23, like the variant cover. The Pouch. Rob Liefeld creation. I mean, making fun of himself, so that's awesome. I find that hilarious. Matilda's here. What's going on, Matilda? No, not 337 again. I mean, at some point, I will upgrade my 9.6 to a 9.8. Somehow, some way. I'll either find a copy that is worthy enough to be sent in, or just find a good price on a 9.8 337. So I will eventually get one grade better on that book. But no, this is a different one. It is a grade up or two though on it, the one I'm talking about, and the one I have coming in the mail. It's in the mail, right? The one I have coming to me, I already have that book in a pretty good condition already. So to get it in this grade, which I already know the grade, it was spoiled to me, and that's fine because it's great. So we'll be pumped about that. Okay, yeah. Okay, Comically Flawed got me here. So what I was talking about is the book that came out this week. Of course, one I was talking about was Teen Titans Special issue number 1, and it was hyped up like crazy as the first appearance of Crush, right? Lobo's daughter. And I got it, and I read it. I didn't even read it. I read it online because I didn't want to hurt the book, right? I just got it, bag and board, perfect. Nothing wrong with it, no dings, nothing. It's good to go, right? I'm like, awesome. It's first appearance, man. I got it. We're good. I'm going to read it online. Read it in one panel. No words. One panel, no words to character. So... Comically Flawed said on the forum they've been talking about the Teen Titans 23 release dates being pushed And that was intended to be the first appearance. Which, what we're going to talk about leads me to believe that it will just be billed as a cameo. When this comes back, when Teen Titans 12 comes back, I don't know why I'm pointing there, because it's back here somewhere, I guess. When that comes back from CGC, that's going to say cameo. It's not going to say first appearance. That's what's going to happen. Scotty, what's going on? Brian Spaceboy227, what is up, brother? Haven't seen you around in a while. I saw that you posted some videos last night, but I was out. I haven't been able to watch them yet, man. I'll check them out. Hope you're doing good, brother. Come to Dragon Con. Everybody come to Dragon Con this year. Yeah, so con news real quick as we get into this. Going to Dragon Con. Jesse's around. Jesse's going to be coming to Dragon Con. Maybe somebody from Texas is coming too? Who could that be? Who could that be? So, Comic Flawed, you got to drive down, brother. For one day. I'm glad to say, okay, it's a Daredevil. Got it. I'm good. It's not a Daredevil. It is not a Daredevil book. It's not even a Thor title. What could it be? Amazing. It's funny. It's gonna be. Yeah. Just wait. Just wait. That video will be coming soon. Like I said, it's in the mail. The video's coming. Maybe it is. I don't even know what number that book is up to, Jesse. Jesse said he thought it was Teen Titans 20. It's very possible. But, okay. So, cameo versus first appearance. Let's kind of go through this a little bit. Minutes. Okay. So, the main research I did, and you can find this like on the CGC forums and stuff. There's a really good article on there. But they break it down as like 3 basic things. And I saw a whole bunch of people just reference this, so I'm just going to use this example. And this would fit with this, right? And it would also fit with, we'll go into other examples, saying that the character is, so point 1, the character really doesn't do much. Doesn't contribute, has no dialogue, like there's nothing there. So this would account for the Hulk 180 where we see Wolverine, but he's not doing anything. He's there. He's there. We see him, but he doesn't interact in any way or doesn't do much. You know what I'm saying? So that would qualify, just based upon that one criteria, that would qualify Crush as a cameo because she's in one panel. She's not interacting with any other of the team members, as it were, and blah, right? Now, a bigger one that goes with that would be the first appearance of Gambit, right? Which was in, what was that? Like an Avengers Annual 14. Whoa, I think. First appearance of Gambit, right? But Gambit shows up in a couple different panels, but doesn't actually interact with anybody or do anything, right? So they just count it as a cameo. So there's like criteria 1 for the difference. Frank Corvino, this week's giveaway winner. What's going on, Frank? How's it going, brother? So what's up? Just got on. What did I miss? Not much. We're just kind of getting into it. I'm glad you said, isn't it more important to discuss which is more valuable than the random reason why? Example, Darkseid first appearance. I hear you, brother. No, we'll get into the value. But we're just, no, alright. The value comes in. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so it's Teen Titans 20. Good. Yeah, Flawed. I didn't know either, man. I haven't really been reading that book. I picked up Teen Titans Special number 1 because of what it was this week. And in all honesty, I bought it just to flip it. I mean, but it's one of those things where if you bought it for that purpose, you better do it now. You better do it before Teen Titans 20 gets out, because once that book hits, I think this is not going to bring as much money. So you have a defined timetable on a flip like this. So, meh. I only got 1 issue, so I might as well just keep it at this point. Dragon Con's in Atlanta, brother. Every year. It's the end of... When is Dragon Con? End of August? Beginning of September? Labor Day? Labor Day weekend. I think it's like August 30th through September 3rd. Something like that. I think that sounds right. I could be wrong. Just go to DragonCon.com. I will be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't think I'm not going to come back on Monday unless I don't know. And then Thursday I'll probably still have to work. So doggy. Yeah, do you see the dog? They're back here. I got one's under me here. One's over there, one's over there. There's dogs everywhere, man. Dogs everywhere. Comics Addictions here. I didn't see you, brother. Yeah, Bessie, I probably will. I'll break it down on there also. Don't confuse it with Dragon Con. DragCon. Yeah, no. DragCon's a different thing. I don't know where I am. Sure, that's fun too. Let's see. Okay, the second part to this. So, alright, first part, they're only in like a panel or two. They don't really do much, no interaction. You may not even get like the full body, whatever. Also, this can be like a prototype of a character, and you may see then in the next issue or wherever they show up as their first appearance, with a slightly altered appearance in some way, whether it be to hair, uniform, whatever, right? So, prototype-ish. Alright, so 2.2 on this. So, like I said, one, panels doesn't do much. 2 is the character to be featured on the front cover. Now, there are 2 examples of this where it doesn't work. I'll show you later. But the main thing is that the character is not featured on the front cover of the Cameo, which is is a big deal. Is a big deal. If you go and look at values, that can almost be the deciding factor, except for like 2 cases where the character is the Cameo. They're not there, not on the cover, and on the first appearance they are. Boom, there's your money because you're getting the first cover appearance. You know what I'm saying? Now, the big example opposite of this though would be, what was it? It was Bishop. So X-Men 282 actually sells a little bit higher than X-Men 283, 281, whatever those numbers are. 283, 282, yeah. So the Cameo Bishop sells a little bit higher than the first appearance of Bishop because the Cameo has Bishop on the cover. And it says something about like, he is Bishop or something. Here comes Bishop. Bishop's cool. I don't remember. So, point 2 is that they show up on the cover. So that, I mean, right there, that is a big one. And, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's a deciding factor. Comically Flawed's gone. Have a good one, everybody. Or, everybody. You have a good one, brother. Matilda's alive. Comics Edition is watching the World Cup. Strictly Comics is here. What's going on, brother? So we're just talking about the difference in a cameo and a first appearance. You know, just kind of throwing that out for this morning's topic. We will summarize in the backwards. Here we go. First point was that the character shows up but doesn't really do much. So like a panel, a couple panels, no interaction really, no speech at all, things like that. And then point 2 is cover appearance. Normally on the first full appearance of a character, they show up on the cover. First appearance, Sabretooth, you know, things like that. Like the character's there on the cover. So first cover appearance is more sought after than anything else, really. That's what it comes down to. That's really what it comes down to, especially when you're talking about buying slab books. Raws, it could be a different story depending upon the buyer, but you're wanting that visual representation of the character the first time that they're like out and center, you know? Like I said, the variation on that would be Uncanny X-Men 282 versus 283, Cameo and full appearance of Bishop, just because he's on the cover of 282, even though he doesn't show up until the last page for the cameo. It's weird. So, and then the third point is kind of echoes what happens with point 1, is that point 3 is like the character actually gets development. They interact. They're a big part of the story in which that issue, that first appearance issue, is going on. So those are really how you break down like 3 points to decide which one's which, if you want to do it that way. So that when you go into buying new books, maybe think about that. So like I haven't even looked at, we had a couple new characters this week, right? We also had oh my gosh, what was her name? It was the Kingpin's daughter. Showed up in Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur issue, whatever that's up to. Which I may end up go back and getting just because it's related to Daredevil. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of loosely related to Kingpin, you know. So I may end up going back and get that. Let me check the chat. Isn't Thanos 13 variant more expensive than the cover appearance than the first cover appearance of Ghost Rider? Yes. Yeah. There's the variant, but it's a ratio variant of a first appearance. So yeah, but it's because of the hype for the book that one is what it is. Now it's gonna be higher regardless because it's the ratio variant, and we're in the variant age. Variant covers. I mean, so that's just gonna be up. Our good buddy Boston Chris, I think he's one of the lucky boys that has one of those. So isn't that the book that we keep telling him to get slabbed? I think so. Can't remember. Everyone's clean and pressing them books. Good prices too, man. Like $10. $10 for like modern book. That's awesome. It's not a bad deal. Dude even does like 24-hour service. Like if you got a hot book you want to get like pressed, clean, flipped, and slabbed, he can do the first 2 parts for you in 24 hours for realistically a good price. I mean, dang. I don't know. You tell me. Baby Fisk? Yeah, what is her name? I can't remember her name. Stephen Oates, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here. Thanks for jumping in the chat, man. I appreciate it. Quick question, says Frank Carvino. How low a grade would you get for a number 1? Example, Daredevil number 1. Depends on how it presents, I think, more than anything. I'm not afraid to get a low grade of it at all. I mean, of course you want it to be as high as possible, but realistically, I don't know. As long as it presented well and wasn't like torn in half or something like that, if it was like already slabbed, I'd be fine with a 1 or a 0.5 as long as it was there. You know what I'm saying? Like in good shape, just to have the book. Now at some point, yes, you'd want to upgrade that. But now in a raw form, completely different. In raw, I would like a complete book. You know what I'm saying? So 2, 2.5, 3, maybe somewhere in there. Like you want the book to be complete and things like that. So yeah, I think that would answer your question. Sorry, I had to like break it into 2 parts, but 1 through 9. I'm on the hunt. For 1 through 9. See, oh man, 1 through 9. It's gonna be a journey. I think that's just gonna be like, I don't even know. Princess Fisk. That's her name. That's what we're calling her? Is it like Viola or something weird like that? Low grade is better than no grade. That's what I'm saying, man. That is what I'm saying. Like what, my Daredevil 10 is a 4.5? Super happy with that. I mean, it presents awesome. Like you can't beat that at all. Like that one's great. Comics Addiction makes a very good point. He says, Marvel has been pushing out a lot of first appearances lately. I wonder if they will stick around. I think that if the cover and the story look great, even if the back cover is destroyed, I'm happy. Oh, okay, I got you. That's what he was saying on the great stuff. But what he was saying about the first appearances and a lot of new characters, that's kind of been Marvel's trend for, what, the last 3-4 years? Like, I mean, it started before, but you could really see a bigger push for it after and during Spider-Verse, Edge of Spider-Verse and stuff like that. They rolled out a whole bunch of Spider characters. And then they rolled out a couple more Spider characters. Or no, Silk was already there. So they were already doing it before. Silk came out before that. Man, yeah, just a couple issues before, because I guess we had to have the Bride. So they've been doing it for a couple years, and we've seen some stick around, some kind of drop off. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, Sam Alexander was a new Nova they brought out. They pushed him, and now there's not a Nova book. So they ended up having to bring Richard Rider back. Stephen Oates said, what do you think of the Silk character? I liked her in the beginning. I liked Silk in the beginning. What, like, the dynamic, like, she basically had to just stay away from Peter, otherwise they couldn't stay off each other. I thought that was a cool dynamic, to being bitten by the same spider but being a different whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, also they gave up on Mosaic. They gave up on, oh my gosh, what was the other Inhuman? Lash or whatever? Wasn't that one? Lash? I don't know. It seems right. They gave up on all the... I mean, that was a massive push. Inhumans, now they're just like, let's kill them. We're gonna... Death of Inhumans or whatever that's happening. So... I like Silk though, but back on the Silk thing, when I picked up all of Silk's issues, and then it changed at a certain point in her last run to horrible art. It just went to crap. They changed the book. They gave up on it, I guess. I mean, realistically, that's what I assume, because it looked horrible to me, and that killed the book. That killed the character for me. Now, when she shows up in like Spider-Man or something like that, it's great because like the art fits the character, you know. So it's also cool that now they're trying to push a movie for her. We'll see what happens with that. We know that like Black and Silver movie was scrapped, so we'll see what happens there. What's the worst grade you ever received when sending a book to be slabbed? None. This first book that I'm getting back, or this book that I'm about to get back, is the first one that I ever bought and then had slabbed. All my other slabs I bought slabbed. I'm a beginner in the slab book. But I have 3 that I'm sending out that I bought off the rack or from somebody at some point that I'm going to send out, have them pressed and cleaned, and then have them slabbed. So those will be the first books from my collection to actually be shipped from my collection and then returned to me graded. Now this one, like I said, I bought it through an auction, and then it was already either pressed. I don't know. There was some pressing and some cleaning, I'm sure, and then it was shipped off. So then I'm gonna get it back, but it wasn't in my collection first. That is a long explanation for your question. So video to come of that book, like I said, I don't know. Sorry, man. Oh no. Strictly Comics said Peter Porker / Spider-Ham made a comeback through Spider-Verse. Yes, he did. Yeah, Spider-Verse. I mean, just look at DC. DC just like brought out DC Metal and all that kind of stuff, and we've got the Watchmen now in the universe. So I mean, DC's throwing out new characters and old new characters, reintroducing characters that we haven't seen in a long time, and like I said, new characters that we've never seen through all of the, like Sideways, Silencer, Damage, all that stuff that's been pulling out. We got the Terrifics as a team, which is crazy. That's like a new combination for them. So, I mean, both companies are doing that same thing. Image pushes out new characters every week. There's number ones hitting from that company all the time. But from the big two to, like, build their universes out, but then still have to, I don't know, and that's the thing, though, is, like, they get to a point where you can't use them all. You forget about certain characters. Things like, so it's a really tough edge to go there. Let me scroll back up. Nerdivision's here. Did I miss you, Nerdivision? I did. I'm sorry, man. Comics Addiction said, I forgot about Mosaic. Was a good story. I did not read it. I think I have the first issue, but I don't remember it. Matilda says that she has a wraparound cover now. Awesome. Oh, man. I didn't get to put my comic, the clear backboards in the bagging board. I'm going to do that. So I will show those off. I guess I'll show those off on JLS Comics this week over for ComiConversation on Thursday night. Or on a haul. Or both. So I'll do that. I know I have an issue of Brigade. That's a wraparound cover. So I'll put that in one. I have to find another one. Is there a list online that gives you like comic books with wraparound covers? No? Bye, Matilda. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate it. Stephen Oates said, I tend to like purchasing slabs just to be insured of the grade without the hassle of sending them in for slabbing. No, I understand that. And that was, I mean, like I said, the first slab I ever bought was a Stormwatch #1. It's PGX. It was $13. That's why I bought it. And realistically, that's what I've done is most of the slabs that I have, which I don't have that many. I want to say I have 10. I'll go with that number, 10-ish. I want to say 7 of them were purchased for less than $30. So for less than the price of sending the book in. That's kind of way I was looking at some of them. Now, of course, the Beta Ray Bill, the 9.6, 337 Thor was more than that. The Daredevil 10 was just a little more than that because I got a great deal on that. Yeah, I did. And then there's another one. There's another one that I can't think of. I know, the Forbidden PGX, right? Oh, well, here's a fun one. Look at this. I got this at a con. Look at that. So it matches. I could just like put it up here. It could be that. So what is this? Kevin Smith story, Joe Quesada art with Jimmy Palmiotti cover and art. First Marvel work by Kevin Smith. First Marvel Knights title. Daredevil 383. But look, it's like, I guess they like broke it. That's the only thing I can think of is I didn't ask the guy because it was at a con a while back. I know I probably should have told this story, but I just thought it was cool. I don't know. I would assume that they broke it. That's the only thing I could assume. Why they kept it, I guess to show what it was. But they had like some cards that my nephew wanted, so I made a deal. Got this. I think I got it for like $8. It's an 8, so I said $8. Yeah, it's a good looking book. I don't know what. I guess it's just got like some. You see a little bit of white down here, so maybe they unfeathered out the cover. And a little bit of wear up top. Some white on the spine. But overall, it's a good looking book. So I just thought it was cool. Oh, Daredevil. That's funny. Let's see. Stephen Oates said, what do people think of Mary Jane #1, Venom cover and character? Sorry, dog. What? Is Venom Mary? I don't know what you're talking about, brother. There's a new Mary Jane #1 book coming out? I don't know. Keep explaining to me, Stephen. I don't know. Comics Addiction said, I tried sending a book to PGX a few months ago to test all companies, and UPS lost my package. Guess it wasn't meant to be. Right? And now, didn't they, like, close shop or something? Didn't they fire everybody? Was it PGX that, like, did that? I don't know. Dragon Dew's here. What's going on, Dragon Dew? How's it going? Right? It would have been a 10, PGX. I mean, the book I got from PGX is not a 10. What is it? It's a 9.2, 9.4, 9. Maybe it's a 9. I don't know. It was $13. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah. It really doesn't matter. Man, now I don't even know. It's bad when you don't really have that many books that are slabbed and you can't remember one of them's grades. It's a 9 something. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna stare. Like, if I just stare at the slabs, then the number will come to me in my head, but that doesn't happen. Wasn't it PGX, though, that just, like, fired everybody? I think so. Yeah, better fit modern. JLS Comics said, Overstreet used to list Hulk 180 as the first appearance, but then changed it years later. That was probably when they, like, at some point they had to, like, sit down and break down the definition. Or, like, did they throw in Cameo? Was Cameo a thing now? Are we going to start doing that? Like, when that debate started, maybe that was when it started up. I don't know. Has that always been a debate? Maybe. I don't know. Golden Age, did they do it that way? Was it done in the Golden Age books, or was it always just like that character's on the cover and there? So I don't know. I would have to go back and look at Golden Age cameos versus. I did not go that far back in researching. Sorry, because I did not even think about it. I did not even really consider that that might have been different, and just how they went about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Iron Glax said, I heard PGX was fake news by a single employee who was fired. Oh, that would make a lot more sense. Scotty said, how sturdy are those slabs? Would it hurt if you whacked a guy with one? Where do I have one over here? Man, where are they? I had slabs near me. They're way back over there. Alright. Yes. I would say, I mean, any slab if you get somebody right with it. But, like, the new CGC slabs are pretty thick. Like, it's a deep well. You got a big ridge on that sucker. You could probably knock somebody out pretty easily with one of those. Hit them on the corner. Hit them in the temple. They'd be out. Those are pretty sturdy. I can't even say the word. Sturdy! But my PGX slab, I'm pretty sure I could hit somebody with that and hurt them. Might not knock them out. I'm pretty sure it would just, like, shatter. So, I could be wrong. It seems like it's old, though. It seems like the book was slabbed a while ago. Uh-oh. Let's see. Comics Addiction said they supposedly did, but then they said no. There's a massive confusion going on. Okay. That's weird. I'll look into it later. Maybe we'll bring you an update next week or something. If I find out any news about it. So I'd like to know, because you don't want people just sending books in. I mean, some people still send their books there. That's fine. Like, who cares? Slab wherever you want. Does Vault do that? Does Vault a company that slabs books? I think I've seen those. Dragon Dew said, trying to pick some of my books for the Atlanta Comic-Con comic convention to drop at CGC. Yes. What are you going to bring? What are you going to bring? Jesse retracted 2 messages. Yeah. Most of the time. Depending. Slabs can be... Anything's a deadly weapon. Anything's a deadly weapon. True or not, it's not good for PGX. Yeah, that's not the kind of press that you would want in any shape or form. You know what I'm saying? That's right. If you're going to whack somebody, use the edge, not the side, not the flat side. Or if you are performing a wrestling maneuver with it, then yes, use the flat side and don't actually hit your opponent. All About Comics, what's going on? Vault is non-existent, says Strictly Comics. Are they? Do they just, like, I haven't even looked. Do they still even have a website? I've seen maybe 5 books in my life slabbed by Vault. And only one of those, I think, was in person. I think the other ones I've seen on, like, eBay. But it was for something stupid. It was never, like, a good book that was slabbed by them for sale. It was always, like, something from the 90s that isn't really worth anything. Dragon Dude's going to make a video about picking books to get taken for CGC submission. That's cool. That's a good idea, man. All About Comics. Did I say that? Hey, All About Comics. What's going on, JP? I think they will be back. You guys going to be back for Comics and Cold Ones on Thursday night at 10 o'clock over on All About Comics. Everybody got to check that out. It's a fun show. That's a fun show. Good times going on with that group. Let's see. How much does it cost to get a comic slabbed? For a modern book, shipping, turnaround, and all that good stuff, $35, $45, somewhere in that range, depending upon who you go with and stuff. Like, not a lot. Not a lot. But older books, you just have to look at the different websites to really get a thing. But, I mean, there's also different services you can get it added in and things like that. So, no problem. No problem, All About Comics. So, yeah, you just really need to go to, like, CGC's website, go to CBCS's website, and look and see, like, what type of book. Because they have them broken down. Like, a Silver Age book will cost more just because it's a Silver Age book. You know what I'm saying? It's older. They have to do more to certify things with it and things like that, I guess. So it depends on what you're talking about. But for a modern book, not a whole lot. Not really a lot. Especially if you're not in a hurry to get it back. You know what I'm saying? If it's a book that you're not thinking, you're not going to sell, you're not like trying to just get it slabbed so you can sell it. If it's just in your collection, it's going to stay in your collection, then you can send it in and not fast track it or anything like that and just let it take its time in the process. It could be months, but it's not really that. It's not really a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's cheaper than a big con convention ticket for one day. Gomez, the comic collector. What's going on, Gomez? How's it going, brother? Gomez is at work, doing the grind, making that money. So he can buy, like, all those multiple copies of books, man. Multiple copy Gomez. I have not read Multiple Man this week. Was that any good to anybody? I haven't read that yet. I've been thinking about it, but I haven't read it yet. What are you doing, dog? Hey. This is the old man. Hey, old man. Hey. Hey. doing? Good dog. Good dog. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Everybody saying hello to everybody. Because that's what... Oh, we're on a delay. I was looking at the other... Whoa, that freaked me out, man. And, let go. 2 new matchings. Okay, real quick, I'll show you this. So, I think I mentioned before, some of my friends and I, we started playing Magic again. Oh no, down that slippery road. But so now, in this newfangled world of cardboard cards that cost way too much money than they should, and they sprinkle some type of addictive chemical on them so that you want to buy more. NES Master 80 said, Multiple Man is alright. But anyway, my friends, like, there's game mats. Everybody plays with these game mats. So my friends got me a mat that's pretty awesome, right? But no one get offended. There's no offense coming. This is just an awesome mat. But I don't think I'll ever take this to, like, a game shop and play with this mat there. You know what I'm saying? You ready for this? Oh, yeah. That's a pretty nice game mat, right? And, you know, it points out, like, there's a couple t-shirts that I need. So, very cool. So, big thanks to my friends for grabbing me this. Now, of course, they just got, like, 2 normal Magic ones, and they got me this one. But, hey, that was awesome. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Something fun. So, much appreciated. Let's see what we got going on in the chat here. Oh yeah, that's right, everybody. Plug for All About Comics. They have an auction going on tonight over on his channel, and that is at 8 o'clock. Did you say 8 o'clock? Oh no. Where's it? I lost it. Hold on, I gotta find it in the chat. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Oh, I went to the bottom. I think it's at 8. I think it's at 8 or 9 or something. Just go over there. The link's already up. If you're subscribed, so just make sure you're already subscribed to All About Comics, because then it's just going to show up for you in, you know, anyway. But it's already there, so you can go, like, set a reminder. Yeah, right? I won. Winner. That's what I'm saying. Some of those shirts I don't have. But, yeah, so I thought that was cool. So there's that. What else was I going to talk about today? I don't remember. I've lost my train of thought. That mat does that. That game mat. It'll mess up your mind. I used it for 3 games last night. 1, 2. So, it's been pretty good luck so far. Comics Addiction is having some PayPal issues. Hope you get that sorted out, man. That's weird. Yeah. I mean, it's Sunday night, man. I'm going to be checking out that auction. Seeing what's going on in there. Seeing what's good. Wishing I could buy stuff. Oh, Stephen Oates was talking about the Mary Jane Venomized cover. Wait, or is there a Mary Jane #1 and she's Venomized? I don't know. I think I have that, though. If you're just talking about Mary Jane on a cover and she's Venomized, I think I have that. On some book. I don't even know. I have to look it up, Steven. I don't know. Off the top of my head, brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'll find it, and then we'll talk about it next week, I guess. That's messed up. All right, everybody. It was a late start to a show, so I'll go ahead and wrap up early. We'll keep it under an hour, but I hope it's Venom with a joint. Oh, Iron Glasses asked if I'm going to play the Magic pre-release next weekend. I'm pretty sure that I am. Because you get new cards early, so why not? It's the same price as you were going to pay anyway. Oh, Strictly Comics wishes he could get Venomized. Well, when the movie comes out, we'll see how they did it. And then maybe you can find a government research facility where you can get that replicated. And then you can be Venomized. Or you could just wear a Venom t-shirt. Venom t-shirt. Oh, that was the other thing. I love that I remember things as people mention things. First cover appearance, or first appearance of a book, but was not on the cover, is Spider-Man 300. He's wearing the suit, but it's not Venom yet. Or is it? It's not, because he's not Venom yet. Venom doesn't become Venom until he's with Eddie. So, that's your Spider-Man in the black suit. Though it is a classic cover, think about that. That's a first appearance, but the first appearance of said character is not on the cover. So, one of the few examples where the first appearance character isn't featured. Kind of crazy. Amazing Spider-Man Reviews. That was a good series at the beginning. Once they changed writers, I kind of dropped off of it, though. Film it, do a video? Maybe. I'm not sure what shop I'm going to go to. I got 2 that I could potentially play at, so. Silver Age Dave, how's it going, brother? Sadly, Dave, we're wrapping her up, man. We're wrapping her up. Sorry. I hope there was good information in the beginning, though, that kind of helped everybody. If you were ever just kind of questioning, or it gives you some new fuel for that debate the next time it sparks up, and you've got some specific things that you can relate to them and tell them of why a cameo is a cameo versus a first appearance being considered a first appearance. You know what I'm saying? Cat Red Figures, what's going on? How's it going? Batvenger, he said, hey guys, what about Lobo's daughter? She appeared before Teen Titans Special issue. She has appeared before the Teen Titans Special. What? Where? Batvenger, tell us. Silver Age Dave said he's having a beer in the pool. That's pretty good. It is indeed, brother. That's awesome. Enjoy. It's a hot one here. I think I'm going to actually try to cut the grass later. So, the opposite of what you're doing will be what I'm doing. It is what it is. Nice. A beer in the pool sounds like the name of an album. It does. New album from Silver Age Dave. Beer in a pool. Woo! I mean, kind of Cat Renish. We did the spiel. The whole spiel of the Cameo versus. Do you want a recap? I can give you a recap. Here's the recap. The short, super abridged version. There were 3 points, but it comes to point 2. Comes to point 2 in 99% of cases for cameos versus first appearances is when did the character show up on the cover. First appearance on the cover pretty much rules all. So that's what you're looking for, is first cover appearance of said characters. That will be the first appearance book. Cameos, they normally don't. They don't have any dialogue, or if they do, it's very, very small. They don't really have any interaction with characters. You may not see their full body. Could be a prototype of the character, and it could change. That's your main difference. So, and then we'll list some examples. But I know that you are super knowledgeable and know what's going on. Silver Age Dave has had a busy Sunday morning. Already went to the church, washed some cars. Man, I need to wash my cars. They're both dirty. Multiple books. Example is the Batman 49 backup story. Oh, really? Huh. So you're saying, Bat Avenger, what you're saying is that I should sell this Teen Titans Special #1 like right now. Like I need to throw it up on eBay or put it on Instagram and sell it like right now, while the hype is still there, right? Did we freeze? No, I think we're still good. Okay, I think that's what Bat Avenger is trying to convey to me. Nice. Captain Figured says the she mowed the lawn and tore out some weeds. Good job. Russia won. Maybe it's vodka instead, says Comics Addiction. That sounds like a good party on a Sunday. Go Russia. That'll get like this video flagged. We're talking about soccer. Or football. Sorry. Internationals. Shootout win deserves vodka. That's awesome. It is too hot for yard work. I think y'all know that I am in Georgia. It's hot. It's hot here all the time. And it rains. But it's been raining a lot, so I'm trying to find that window of like where the grass is dry enough to cut before it rains again type thing. So I think I'm just going to have to do it. Just going to have to deal with it. It's all good. Dragon Dude said, I look forward for first appearance of Gabby's children. When's that coming? It's going to be late. Jesse said, I just pay people for that type of work. Bat Avenger said, the Teen Titans special, the Titans special only showed her face. Oh, the Titans special. And the backup story showed her face and her name. And names her. So they're just like mixed. They're just sprinkling this Crush character all over the place. Is what they're basically doing. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that book. NES Master said he's hiding inside today. It's too hot outside. Hiding inside. I don't blame you. All That Comics needs some rain in East Texas. Brother, if I could send some to you, I would, because I think it's rained every day here for a long. Like we'll get a shower at least every day. It's been pretty crazy. It's been a lot of rain, like more than normal it seems, but down with chores. I know, down with chores. We need to go buy more comics. I mean, that's like my plan for today is I got to do that stuff. And then I'm going to be working in here trying to like nail down and get the bigger two parts of my collection in more order. Like I said, we've got Dragon Con coming up at the end of August, beginning of September. Everybody, if you can come to that, come on. There's going to be a few of us there. It's going to be a good time. We're going to hang out. We'll probably make a video. So it could be like, I was thinking we should do like, everybody should do a YouTube call out video. Or a YouTube comic book call out video. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. And call people out. So you got to come to this. Not really. Jesse said you can have their rain too, because Jesse, I'm sure, gets rain about every day. About every day. At least a little shower. But I know y'all have had more recently, so. NES Master wants the snow back. He's tired of the heat. That's right. Meetup time. DragonCon meetup time. But before that, see, next weekend, next Sunday, is the Atlanta Comic Con or convention. I don't know. They're named different things and they're separate things. It's a one-day con. It's on Sunday. So Sunday Morning Comics next week may be delayed significantly and be a later in the day if I go to it. I may not go to it because of DragonCon. And then the weekend after that is the Atlanta Comic Convention, which I still want to go check out. It's the first year that I think that's been here. It wasn't here last year that I know of. So I'm going to go check that one out for sure. And then, boom, we got DragonCon coming up. So there's a lot of stuff. Now, DragonCon is the bigger one. You're going to have higher profile artists. But at the Atlanta Comic Convention, I think Adam Hughes is going to be there. So I kind of want to meet him and get something signed. So there's a lot of con stuff coming up in the next couple weeks. So potentially, Sunday Morning Comics the next 2 weeks could be like later in the afternoon, evening part of the day just because of cons. But I'll try to keep you guys updated as best I can in the halls throughout the week and things like that, and in reviews. Let's see. Dragon Dew asks, who is looking forward to Fantastic Four #1? I am. This guy. Yeah, I want the Art Durham covers for sure. I need to go back to the shop and I guess just go ahead and order those. Yeah. Karen said she'd settle for spring or fall. Yeah, I'm with. Or just like a taste of it, like a little reprieve, like a couple days where the temperatures drop back down to like the 80s. Low 80s would be awesome. For a day or two. A couple hours. Can I get that for a couple hours? So I can cut the grass? No? Okay. Comic Fault says he's going to have to take out a loan. No, brother, don't do it. No. Yeah. We'll just get a big bus. We'll do like a big tour around and pick up everybody before DragonCon. And then bring it back down. Yeah. We could totally do that. That would be cool though. I think we'd have to paint the bus like black and red. I think that's what we'd have to do. Everybody be like, who are these people? We are people that like comic books. So give us some comics. That's what we'd say. DragonCon is nuts though because I mean it is a massive con. It's been going on for over 20 years. A long time. It's spread out between 2 massive floors of dealer room at a convention in downtown Atlanta Center. And then for the most part, the panels, artist alley, things of that sort, any of the other things other than the dealer room are spread out amongst 7 hotels. So, if you come to DragonCon, make sure you are wearing comfortable shoes. If you come to DragonCon and you're cosplaying, make sure you have comfortable shoes. You will be doing a lot of walking. A lot of walking. And you're thinking, it's Atlanta, it's flat. It's not in any way, shape, or form flat in the city of Atlanta. It is up and down. So, there is your helpful advice for DragonCon. Comfortable shoes. Invest in shoes before the con. Your feet will thank you later. It's all... There's no dirt in Atlanta. It's just all concrete. Ooh. Dave said his car seat's 12. It's big enough, man. It's a big baby right there. Is it an excursion? Do you have an excursion? You can fit like 40 people in an excursion. Comics Addiction said his car seat's 9, but if the seats are down, maybe 15. Yeah. Silver Age Dave said it really good here. Said, spring was beautiful this year, Cat. Talking to Cat and Figures. I love that one day. Brother, that is how it felt here, too. That is how it felt. It was not even a week, and then it just got hot. It was fun. It was weird. I don't know. I'm from Georgia. Like I said, it's just normal to me. It's hot and it's humid. You're gonna get hot. You're gonna get sweaty. Whatever. I don't hate it. I don't like cold. So I'll sweat versus freeze. Karen said, if you're cosplaying and wearing heels, do not take them off until the end of the day, or you'll never be able to get them on. There you go. So if you're wearing heels and you're cosplaying, or you're wearing heels, don't take them off if you want to keep them on for something later, because you will not be able to get them on, says Cameron Figure. I mean, I would say that also almost goes for, other than the fact that you can loosen the crap out of them, is I've years ago went with a buddy who was wearing like 10 hole or 14 hole, like some big combat boots, right? And took those off at one point and couldn't get them back on. So it can go both ways. That's a good point. That's a very good point, Captain. Yeah, do not wear Chucks. Converse All-Stars. Man, talking about that craziness. I got a pair of those recently, not too long ago. Great looking shoes. Awesome looking shoes. They are no good for anything other than sitting down. I don't know how. I feel horrible that people play basketball in those. And they were good then. So that hurts, man. Those are not comfortable shoes. It's like you instantly need to buy like Dr. Scholl's, slide up in them bad boys before you even try to go outside. But, you know, that's just me. Let's see. Jesse said his car fits 5, but a few more in the trunk if needed. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I could get 3 other people in one of my car, maybe, and I could get several people in my other car. So maybe like I get 3 in the back seat, 1 in the front. You can cram 2, 3, 4, maybe like 7 people. I could probably get like 7 people in my other car, maybe. We could do this, everybody. We can do this. We'll just have to create a map on. We'll get like a shared map on Google Maps, and we'll email it out to everybody. And you put a pin where you're at. And we'll just make a route. I'm just playing. That would be fun though. But seriously, if everybody can, if anybody's in the area or you've been thinking about coming to Dragon Con, there are going to be some of us that are going to be there. So it would be cool to meet up with anybody who's thinking about coming. So we have a little bit of time coming for that, but it is coming up. So I want to mention that, throw that out there just for anybody that was thinking about it. It'll be a good time. NES Master said, I wore my work boots last time to the con. Best idea ever. Dude, yeah. Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you. I have a comfy pair of work boots myself. I need to clean those bad boys up. Pull them out. Up. Alright, let's see what we got here. The B cover. What'd you say about I missed your other comment, Dragon Dew? Trying to find it. I don't know. If you caught JLS, I'm getting choked up. JLS Comics says, If you cosplay as Professor X, you won't matter. It won't matter what shoes you wear. This is a good point. This is a good point. Why hasn't somebody invented a hover wheelchair yet? Where's that at? Come on. We're supposed to be in the future. Elon Musk. I'm looking at you, man. I'm looking at you. We need a hover wheelchair. Because those, I mean, come on. That would just be way better. Come on, future. Strictly Comics. Have a good one, brother. We will talk to you later. Hope you have a good one. Ooh, there we go. Scotty said we should all get leather and Harleys and be a comic book biker gang. That would be scary. NES Master, it's only a 15-hour drive. Come on. That is a long time, brother. I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. Now, you know, once we're all like, you know, big YouTube stars and we get sponsored and like these cons want us to come, then they just pay for us to go. So it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Because that's going to happen to us. Right? It's on its way. A Batman Harley. Yeah. Double meaning there. That's kind of funny. Alright, everybody. So yeah, we've stretched it out to over an hour. So I really appreciate everybody for stopping in. We'll cut it now. And let everybody go have the rest of their day. Go enjoy your day. Silver Age Dave, man. We all got to be more like him. Be chilling in the pool. That's where we got to get. But like I said, thanks so much. Tonight, like I said, All About Comics. They're having their auction. I think it's at 8, but I think it's really like 9 p.m. Eastern time. I think. I could be wrong. Everybody go check out his channel, and I'll tell you. Of course, come and find us over on JLS Comics on Thursday for Thursday's Comic Conversation. Every Thursday at 8:30. We'll be back this week with some fun topics, I'm sure, as that goes. Also, there's going to be a Super Chat, I think, next weekend over on JLS Comics next Saturday at 5:30. So you definitely want to be a big part of that. Check out everybody's channel who I've mentioned in the chat as you see this, especially if you're watching it post-live, watching it on the rewind. Really appreciate it. Make sure you leave us a comment, and we will get back to you on whatever you're talking about there. So have a good one, everybody, and we'll be back soon with some more stuff. Thanks. Wait, I got to get the... Okay, now... Okay, bye!